I'm very excited because it turns out that you guys really like to watch me screw things up Jewishly. I am going to braid a Menorah Challah. Producer Kaylee has sent me a text, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to do this. This is impossible, and it's going to really stink. But a few things here. So I'm going to make a much smaller version of this. I've used about 2.5 cups of flour, so that's a half of all-purpose and half of bread. And so this image is way bigger than what I think I can pull off. And we'll see. And it looks like I've got to braid all of the candles. So that's going to be 8 plus the shamash and then the base and all of that stuff. So we'll see how we do. Let's get started. As is our custom, the dough is deflating because it's been sitting out for like 6 hours. It's almost like a mullet, business on one side and then party on the other side. Now I got to do a little bit of like kind of math here. So I've got to have 8 candles and then the shamash, so that's 9. Eeny, meeny, miny, bris. Did my math. 4, and then this guy. I don't remember what this picture looks like. Re-strategizing. I think there was some kind of like base or something to it, and I think I had some sort of weird flourishy thing at the bottom. Were all of the candles braided? I don't remember. Okay. Okay. New plan. Let's try braiding all of these out. So this is kind of like when you're a little kid and they make you play with Play-Doh. Maybe like this kind of an idea, something along those lines, maybe. I don't have time for this, so we're gonna just do little twist type situation, something like that. Okay, that's terribly uneven. Okay, we can professionalize this. You know what's really crazy? Like every once in a while, I just sit back and I think to myself, someone is paying me to do this. Like, you know how like normal people go to work and like, do things that, the economy occasionally appreciates. For some reason, God decided, you know what you really are qualified to do is to not be good at being Jewish on the internet. Like that's and to do it within the power structure of religious authority. That's what they'll put on my grave, Slightly unprepared rabbi. It's pretty much what I've got to offer. Oh my God, this looks terrible. We're not here to impress anybody. And that's the thing you have to understand too. Like if you're throwing these Hanukkah parties, let's say, you don't have producer Kaylee standing right over there, like laughing at me as I totally fail at this, right? You don't have those resources, we might say. Now I'm actually going to give you some Jewish learning. The shamash has to be taller than the rest of these little friends. And the shamash, which is the helper, doesn't actually really count as a candle in some ways. It's the one that's up high, right? It's the one that's recognized as the leader. And yet, in a lot of ways, it's actually the least important because it doesn't have a night, right? There is no sort of mystical ninth night. So when you see authority in life, ask yourself, is this helpful? Of course, I've now pounded this into the countertop. Hey, producer Kaylee,
Rabbi.
Could you just kind of lift this maybe like that, and then I'm gonna see if we can just kind of slowly just lay this on. Okay, well that did not help. Okay, re-strategizing. Something like that. Okay, that's good. Okay. going for the egg wash here. And like I said, I don't have anything to offer to this. I don't have like cute, colorful whatevers, anything like that. I don't have exotic spices. I just have this very humble, challah. A shout out to the baker on TikTok, whose name I don't remember, who actually responded to the Rosh Hashanah video and said that it was totally fine to use your hands. Oh, that's so icky and gross. A menorah is a candelabra. Hanukkah is one that's used specifically for Hanukkah. So if someone says light the menorah, you could say, what kind? And then everyone will think that you're being a jerk because you have Jewish education that, they didn't instinctively go to. Okay, 350 degree oven, let's do this. All right, so here we have it. My attempt, so all of the mistakes that were made. So first of all, overproofed. Second of all, just bad. Other things, you can see it's split there, but I think that kind of looks like a cool flame. Like it's like almost like, I didn't braid this part, so all of that's a mistake. But we can do like a side by side. We can do who wore it better on this one, right? But you know what? It's the thought that counts. And mostly I just wanted to tell everyone that I really enjoyed the opportunity to do this with you. Thank you, producer Kaylee, for putting it all together. And also, we're going to try this with a little bit of Savannah Bee Company honey. So they gave us honey for Rosh Hashanah. I have this left over. Savannah Bee Company, I'm just telling you, we can make this like a thing. Like we can make like, I know we need to like DTR like this thing, a little bit, but like, I think we can define a relationship where we keep getting honey. So we're big advocates for that. So, okay. All right. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Let's see. Okay, so comparing and contrasting. So this is an actual Hanukkah, and this is an abomination to God. But I think it tastes pretty good. Okay, thoughts. What do we think? So you tried some.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better if it got a little more crispy on the outside. But
yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I think I was just concerned.
Just with the salt, it was good.
Yeah. So what have we learned today? Well, yet again, you appreciate seeing me mess things up. I think it's okay for rabbis to mess things up. And I think it's good for the internet to see a rabbi messing things up because we're all doing the best we can. I've learned that I love carbohydrates under all circumstances because I'm probably going to eat this entire thing. And again, they didn't even know they were going to be in this video, but Savannah Bee Company, your sunflower honey is definitely making this taste good between the salt and the honey. So anyway, happy Hanukkah, everyone. Do something fun, like, make a challah menorah, post pictures online. Let us see it, tag us, and let us know how your Hanukkah menorah, your Hanukkah made of bread looks like, and we can compare and contrast.